Hey, this is Don. Welcome to my video creator's commentary track for the review I did of the Apeman Trawo A100 4K action camera. That's a mouthful. I still have no idea how one pronounces Trawo, Trawo, Daewoo, whatever. The reason I'm making this audio track is the same reason I made this video, for practice. I had accumulated a bunch of footage from this little camera, just like the video says. I bought the predecessor to the camera I'm reviewing, and I accumulated a bunch of like practice footage. I was trying to learn how to do time-lapse photography, and I was learning how to post it to a tree and then come back later and just see what you got, or trail camming as they call it, or hunting, cameras, whatever. And then I wanted to play with the night vision. I wanted to play with the underwater stuff. I would put it on my selfie stick and then dip the selfie stick into a fountain or whatever. So I accumulated all this cool footage that I was never going to use for anything. So when I broke the first camera, I decided to watch a bunch of videos to see what the best second camera to get was. And I kept thinking, like, I could do better than this. I could do better than this. And then I would check, and those people would have like 60,000 followers and, all this free tech they were getting to review and stuff. So I decided I'm going to try to make a tech review video, and I can use all that footage. But I was kind of like, on the fence, because I'm not a tech reviewer. I don't know anything about tech. I'm not interested in tech. I was, if I knew anything about cameras, I wouldn't be learning how to use some knockoff GoPro and accumulating all this footage, like I said. So when I got this new camera, I decided to just, intentionally kind of use footage that might demonstrate the camera's capabilities. So I ended up getting, I was watching a lot of vloggers, travel vloggers, Casey Neistat and Peter McKinnon. And, I like their pretty way they show nature and their time-lapse photography of the clouds and all that. So I wanted to do that in a video. But I also wanted to do the Brian De Palma split screen stuff. And I wanted to do my weird Terry Gilliam little cartoon bits of business. And then I wanted to experiment with this kind of Marvel Comics letterboxing framing thing I'm doing with the orange and the white here. So I just had a bunch of crap I wanted to do, and this was sort of the best vessel to express myself with all those things.
Exposure compensation, ISO, and white balance adjustment menus. And for the novice,
I hate this shot because I can see my finger where I was using it to like clean off the table and everything around it. Here's some little filmmaker tricks. I stuck in some Easter eggs in the Wi-Fi signal titles. Let's see here. See, here's all this stuff I wanted to do. I wanted to this bizarre slow motion control into the tree in my backyard, and then these cartoon leaves that fall. Some of this footage that you're seeing here is crappy because I'm an idiot and somehow I lost the 1080 version that was on YouTube when I moved it over to this channel. It used to be on the old channel, which is now Night Owl Movie Talk. But when I moved it to this channel as sort of a nostalgia thing, I mean, this camera's not even in print anymore. They don't make it. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure Apeman exists. Like, I tried to look them up so I could get some info before I shot this, and they're not around. The camera that looks like their old cameras is now, under a new flag. So I'm wondering if, I don't know, they filed for chapter whatever during, the pandemic or something. So, yeah, this camera could not be purchased anymore, which is sad. It's a good little camera, but they kind of effed me. After I shot this video, 3 or 4 months afterwards, they ended up reissuing the same camera with the same name. I'm sorry, a different camera with the same name, and it now had a touch screen, and it had a better microphone system, and a few of the things I was complaining about in the video they fixed, but then they just called it the Trawo A100. So on the old video, which got like 6,000 views or something, like, it did really well. That's why I reposted it here, because I was proud of it. It did well. It's kind of my Citizen Kane of tech reviews. Like, I wanted to kick ass at this first thing I did, and then if I walked away from it, never did it again, I'd just be like, see, I'm good at this. Leave me alone. but it was so much work. I would never do another tech review. Yeah, here's my Brian De Palma split screen stuff. Oh, anyways, one of the hustles I learned that you need to keep your eye out for when you do these tech reviews, people email you and they say, if you'd like to do a review of our product, we'll give it to you for free. All you have to do is go to Amazon and buy it, and then send us the link that you purchased it, and we'll send you half the money. Then after you make the review, we'll send you the other half of the money, and you'll be whole. Yeah, right. So, confidence schemes aside, there are websites that will give you free tech, like these little action cameras, or maybe even really cheapo gimbals or cheapo lighting, and in exchange for videos. And then if you don't make the video or the review or post it to your Instagram or whatever the heck they want you to do for their free thing, they hassle you, and then eventually they just take you off the list and you can't get any more free stuff. But don't pay for anything up front, as that you expect to get reimbursed for.
Performance options in this price range.
Yeah, see all this footage, like there was footage from a cool place in Wisconsin called Lake Ivanhoe.
Looks stunning, and the image stabilization was a bit of a showstopper. Unquestionably, a huge leap.
Here's the railroad tracks down the street. Here's my weird little cartoon bits of business where I stick arms and things on the little camera. This actually, the weird multi doors and stuff, that was never there. That was a glitch. I had the 4K version of this, but it had a whole bunch of freezy shots in it. So I had to go in and kind of remaster it to post it a second time to YouTube. So, this footage is not exactly the one that got all the original views on the other channel, but it's just, like I said, it's something I'm proud of, and it's not anything I plan on doing again, but I got a bunch of, there you go. See how many people have a train crashing into you and a big explosion. And be sure to check out these videos for a Night Owl Movie Talk, and subscribe to Night Owl Movie Talk. Thank you for watching. Bye.